This morning, the 193 member states of the United Nations approved the political declaration on pandemic prevention, preparedness, and response.
In May 2024, the 194 member states of the WHO will have their final vote on both of these international agreements. This process takes place behind closed doors. It is not reported nor discussed in our newspapers, in our national parliaments, in universities, nor in society. The WHO claims in these two legal instruments an absolute and non-questionable leadership in all health matters as soon as WHO refers itself to pandemic prevention, preparedness, and response.
When I talked to you before about the future, it's not very far off the horizon that if we don't get one disease under control, you may find legislative bodies taking whole classes of people based upon propensity of conduct to say, we're going to put you in a certain category. We're going to demand mandatory testing for you.
The world has come together before to dispel the temptations of isolationism and nationalism, to address the challenges that could only be achieved together in the spirit of solidarity and cooperation for peace, prosperity, health, and security. The COVID-19 pandemic is one of the biggest challenges we are facing. It's been a stark and painful reminder that nobody is safe until everyone is safe. There will be other pandemics and other major health emergencies. No single government or multilateral agency can address this threat alone. Together, we must be better prepared to predict, prevent, detect, assess, and effectively respond to pandemics in a highly coordinated fashion. The 194 member states of the World Health Organization resolved to work together towards a new international instrument for pandemic preparedness and response. This renewed collective commitment is a milestone in stepping up pandemic preparedness at the highest political level. Such an agreement, rooted in the World Health Organization Constitution, could strengthen existing international health instruments, especially the international health regulations, and provide a firm and tested foundation on which we can build and improve. The agreement also has the potential to foster an all-of-government and all-of-society approach.
So here's the thing. At first, when I saw all these single military-aged men arriving under the guise of being refugees, asylum seekers, welfare tourists, all sorts of different descriptions, but they all had one thing in common. There were no women and children. I'm thinking to myself, okay, these guys are, as we're being told by the government, are coming from a war-torn place. Why aren't they in their country fighting for their country? Why on earth would they leave in vast numbers to come to a different country where they don't speak the language, where their qualifications don't count for anything? And I got to thinking, well, let me just think about this. Everywhere I look at the moment, it's 300 military-aged men here, 300 military-aged men there, 600 military-aged men, and I'm like, hang on a minute. These are not refugees, these are soldiers. These are UN soldiers. And we're watching the UN soldiers being brought in all over Europe, it's not just in Ireland, and these soldiers will be the people to tell you, get back in your house when the next bullshit excuse for a lockdown comes up. There's three options at the moment. One will be something crazy like alien invasion bullshit. Look up Operation Bluebeam. Second one is probably going to be another bullshit virus, because they're going to have to account for the amount of people dying, and another virus would be the perfect excuse.